Hello, can you hear me now? Let's hope so. It always takes me a second to figure out which microphone it's on.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, it is. Okay. Let's hope so. Perfect. Looks like I'm sure everybody's joining us. I know that it's not on my face quite yet. I just wanted to make sure that you guys can see and hear. Uh-oh. There it goes. And I'm going to set aside my laptop so I can try to follow. Hi, Terry from Colorado. My friend Matt was just in Colorado, and Matt runs our sound system for church, and I'm training underneath of him. And I don't know if I'm going to ever get that right. And that's like totally not my gig. I'm kind of surprised that I'm struggling. So I'm going to turn around. Hi. I don't know that I am in the best of angles. Let's just move this for a second. Hopefully this works and you guys can see me okay. This is Jamie with gettingcrafty.net. That's gettingcrafty.net. If you are here live, please comment and share. I'm going to share this on social media. And when you give me thumbs up and little hearts, that's super helpful, just so you guys know. It's amazing. It's really free. Hi, Ingrid. I have a cousin named Ingrid. Did I tell you that already? I love my cousin Ingrid. She's like the best auntie to my kiddos. It's kind of funny. Let me see here. I'm gonna give you guys a second to join us and post where we're going live. I did share a video today. I'm so glad, Terry. Isn't that great? My cousin Ingrid. It's not a common name, in my opinion. Like maybe if you were Scandinavian, is it German as well? Oh, crackers. You guys, we have Asian beetles in Indiana. I don't like them. Do not. We did not have these in California. We didn't have a lot of the bugs that y'all have in the Midwest. I'm just saying. And so I just think it's funny. Like, right? It's just, you've got to love how life is. I'm posting here really quickly. Paste, post. There you go. And giving you a second to share. Oh, Anita, you're back. I'm so glad. From Missy from Tennessee. First time catching you live. I'm so glad, Mike and Missy. You must be using your husband. Samantha! Hello, my sweet friend. I wanted to tell you guys, if you have not caught the video, you can check it out at my blog at gettingcrafty.net. That, if you guys don't know, is gettingcrafty.net. I want to see if that comes across. Does that come across okay? Oh my goodness. So if I'm dive bombed in here, it's a stupid Japanese beetle. And I hate them. I thought they were really cute little ladybugs when we moved in. Do you know what they are not? They are not cute ladybugs. They are stink bugs hidden by cute ladybug bodies that bite you. They're only in my attic and my bathroom downstairs, which I find interesting. I'm like, what the heck, us? And so I've got at least a dozen on my window right now. And usually I'm up here earlier to kill them all. Not kill them. You can't kill them because they smell. So you bag them, and then I seal the bag and I take it to my trash can outside so that if you squish them, it doesn't make my room smell like a stink bomb. Oh my goodness. Hello, Samantha. Hello, Terry. Hello, Ingrid. Hello. I know, right? Oh my goodness, she should. They invade. I'm just saying, Missy, they do. It's pretty awful. And they dive bomb you. We didn't have bugs that dive bombed us. That's not true. I had a goat farm in California, if you guys didn't know, and they horse flies were evil. Trying to think of a word that was appropriate. They were evil and they bit the horses. So imagine how hard they bit you. Yeah. So hello, Linda, my sweet friend from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. If you guys are here, please do me a favor. Can you hit that share button? Share it on Pinterest, share it on social media websites. That is free way that you can support me. Give me your thumbs up. I love a good thumbs up. I see we have a nice hearty group of people that have joined. Melody has joined us. I'm so glad. And yeah, so if you guys didn't see, this is my favorite bracelet at this time. It's the state of Indiana upside down. There you go. With scissors in the middle. Curious Cuff. Somebody asked me online where I get my cuffs. Curious Cuff on Instagram. She's amazing. I've stalked her for years, since when she first started, and she makes lots of custom cuffs for me. They're leather and they're gorgeous. And so she takes my color scheme and what I'm looking for and creates them. So I love supporting small business owners like us, right? This here is a fun, I was able to paint my nails while my daughter was driving in the car on the freeway. It was a really bumpy ride. I'm impressed that this is as good as it is. It's even sparkly on these two, which remind me of those Easter eggs that are speckled, you know, like the pretty Tiffany blue ones. But this is very close to our new in color that goes live in May. And it's called Tahitian Tidal Wave. Tahitian Tidal Wave. Such a pretty blue. I cannot wait to create with that. That makes me so happy. So I just thought I'd share with you. I love your bracelet and my earrings. Oh yes, I do love big earrings. And so this here, I have a collection of them and I order them and then I give them away to people. As random acts of gifts, because people comment they're super light. They're like feathery light and they're metal. And so I keep them on stack and give them away to people. I'm putting my hair up today because they were catching on the waves of the hair. I do match, don't I? I was trying to. If you guys don't follow me, I hope you know that we have Instagram.com/getting crafty stamping, Facebook.com /gettingcrafty.net, and youtube.com/c/ Jamie Albanese. That's me. I have to remember. It's a lot. So I want to tell you guys a little story before we jump into creating today. When COVID hit, I had about $3,000 order sitting in my office for the retreat that we were going to be doing that got canceled because of COVID in the state of California. I don't even shouldn't even say that word. I think it affects social media. And when things were closed down. So being in California, things I think lasted longer. Checkers, it hit me. Sorry. Oh, that's a gross feeling. Things were a lot longer in California than my family and friends in the Midwest. But I did offer free classes to everybody. I took all of my supplies and I booked them into shipping free classes to people that wanted to create with us online and live. And I did so through COVID. I shipped between 80 and 120 card kits every single week. It was a lot and it was so much fun. So what happens in my live crafting is you guys will order a kit with me and the kits are free. I give them to you for free. I do ask that if you would shop with me and order the stamp sets that we will feature, which are these two over the next 5 weeks. These two stamp sets over the next 5 weeks. If you order them with me, it's my hostess code that helps and blesses me. And I use those hostess dollars that I accrue to send free kits to everybody. That's what I do. Thank you, Linda. I do try to match. Another thing people ask me is what shirts I'm wearing. This is called Beacon Threads. It's a small business as well, and it says Beloved. And so it's a Christian company. I love it, but I love this color. It's like my favorite blue. Anyway, I'm bringing back the kits for you guys. You do not have to order with me. You can be a demonstrator. You can be a person who just wants to create if you have your own stamp sets. And I will send you a free kit. Or you can choose to have a month's worth of free kits. That would actually be 5 weeks that we're going to do. It will be next Monday and then the 4 Mondays in April. That being said, one of the Mondays in May will not occur because it's on my daughter's birthday and I do not do any business on her birthday. My kids are always number one on their birthday if I can. And I do birthdays big in my family. That was my grandma's thing. Anyway, so if you want to see details, you can do so at gettingcrafty.net. Again, that's the gettingcrafty.net. You can see that on there. I've typed it all up. I did a little video tutorial, but I will be sending kits to create 2 cards every week. 1 card you can create alongside of me as I'm creating, and the second card you can create however you want. If you'd like to share it in the Getting Crafty Stampers group, no links, but you can share it, and every month I will pull a winner for a bonus free stamp set that will be sent out to you. You do not have to pay for that stamp set. You can create with us in other countries as long as you're willing to pay for the shipping. So usually I have a handful of people from British Columbia, Australia, and Italy even. And so you guys are welcome to order it. All you need to do is pay me for shipping, and I can find out what the shipping is to send to you. I recommend ordering all the kits from me, and I ship them in 1 envelope. That will save money on shipping. It comes in a padded envelope. It's all ready to go. And when you open the envelope, it has all the supplies besides the stamp set and ink that you will need to create with us. You would either use the inks that we will have on hand, or you can use a substitute ink pad and play with it. It's pretty easy. There will be a goodie bag with an embellishment goodness inside, and then enough to make 2 cards with all of the supplies that you need. No adhesives, no inks. If there's ribbon on the card, we will send it to you. I wrap them really pretty, so it's like a present when you get it. And each week, if I mail it to you, will be labeled what week that is. So you don't have to open them. Some people like to create with us live and open their gifts as they're doing it. It's really fun that way. So that is, hello, Linda. That is just what I offer to you guys. I do all of my lives and my classes for free with just the purchase of product usually, but this Facebook Lives, I wanted to create with you. And so my YouTube Lives and my Facebook Lives, I'm bringing it to you with a full kit. Now, the Getting Crafty family, which is my team, they get 2 lives every Monday, and they will get 2 kits. For anybody who orders the kits, they'll get the extra kit at the 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you'd like to create extra with us, joining my team is the best way to do so. You get to order your product at a discount. You score lots of free goodness. You score bonus crafting and lives. So that's it. These are the 2 stamp sets we will feature. We will create with Easter Friends for the next 3 weeks, and then we will create with After the Storm. These are really fabulous. I love them. So you can create with another stamp set. You don't have to create with these ones as long as you create. It's what I want to do. So if you want more details, again, on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. I actually am really excited. A local newspaper here will be covering my upcoming fundraiser and classes and business. It is very exciting that I am being offered this this cool experience. It makes me really happy. And we're spreading the word about my heart in giving back to the communities of which we live. So I see more people joining with us. If I missed your name, let me know. Comment when you're joining us so I can know as well and give you a shout out. I will be giving a free stamp set away a month, so make sure that you create with us. And it goes to the people who order the kits. That's all. So it's extra work on my behalf, but it's wrapped with lots of love for you guys. And there's always a little something, something inside. So that's it. Today, we're going to create with a suite that we will be using for the crop. So I have this as an online class as well. This is the Honeybee Home, and I have the What's Cooking class. Those 2 are available. They will go until the end of April. As online classes. So if you purchase the suite with me, 25% of all of purchases go to support Riley's Children's Hospital Foundation, which helps people out here in the Midwest, much like Ronald McDonald House did in California. So my nephew benefited from it. My son had been born with a hole in his kidney. I know how scary it is as a parent to go through those kinds of things, and I'm really grateful that God has blessed us so well. So I can't wait to help and support them. We're going to go ahead and create with this great stamp set right now in a simple stamping upgraded, maybe. Does that make sense? I hope so. I'm looking here. Yep. So I am going to create from scratch with you guys. I'm going to let you pick. You can pick one of two patterns while I'm getting the cardstock lined up. So comment and let me know. If you haven't already, please like and share this video again. If you haven't, subscribe and hit that bell and join us as we create all week long. I have lots of videos that are trying to get loaded up, and I'd love to share that with you. So you're not going to look at my mess. I'm just saying. There's a big mess on my table on my floor right now. So I'm going to turn. Here we go. And I'm going to zoom in a smidge right there. I know you can probably see my mess from last week even. Goodness, leave it to me. I want to make sure, can you guys still hear me? Give me a shout out if you can. We're going to be using the Honeybee Home. This here, I love bees. We actually tried in California to do a beehive, and we worked with a guy who saved beehives throughout the Conejo Valley until we had 3 women that were friends and neighbors that harassed him wanting free product. And they just harassed him every day. He eventually just pulled the beehives off of our property, which made me super sad. I love fresh honey. When I earned the trip to Stampin' Up for, I earned it for Thailand. Thailand, they served us fresh waffles with cut honey, like comb. So you didn't get syrup there. We got fresh honeycomb, which was amazing. I was addicted to having that. And if you guys know the soup pho, it's an Asian soup. They have it for breakfast. So it was dreamy to have fresh soup every morning and then to have the delicious waffles. I am a waffle fan. If you guys don't know, I love me some waffles. Every August is National Waffle Day. We celebrate big in my family. Okay, so this is our specialty designer series vellum. And one has a map and one has these words. They come with the white print and they come with a dark print right here, but I wanted you guys to see them. Now you can pick right now if you want map or words. Can you guys pick for me map or words? Comment and let me know so that I can create that for you. And we're going to have fun creating crackers. These bugs, you guys, I hate bugs, first of all. Secondly, there's nothing my exterminator said he can do. I was really bummed about that information. He's like, we can't get rid of them. I was like, wow, that sucks eggs. And I actually say that words. Like, I'm so weird. Anyway, so we're going to grab, again, since we're doing the bumblebee, I'm going to be grabbing the bumblebee. Ooh, words are a big pick. Hi, Linda. Hey, Hilda. Hi, Samantha. So we're going to be grabbing this gorgeous bumblebee cardstock. This paper is going away, and the blue will be replacing that you guys see here. The Tahitian Tide will be replacing this gorgeous bumblebee paper. I love it, and I'm very sad to see it go. I cannot tell you how sad. Words. You're right, Linda. I've got you, girl. So if you want these in colors before they're gone, it would be our Misty Moonlight, our Just Jade. I want to make sure the pink that I have, I think it's Magenta Madness, and Bumblebee and Cider, Cinnamon Cider. You want to grab that now. So we're going to do the words. Let's grab this. And so I'm not like incorporating the thick white. I just threw it under there so you guys could see it. I am going to use our regular white cardstock. Why? This is a great tip and trick for you guys. You need your cards to not be super heavy or super stiff. USPS ships their cards and they feel them by the thickness and sturdiness of a card. So the more layers and embellishments that you place on a card, and when you ship it, the heavier, and sometimes there's lots of penalties that will occur. So in order to get away from that, you want to use our layering basic white cardstock. There's 40 to a pack and it's thinner and it's designed for layering, just so you guys know. Now, normally, I would not, I actually really do not like the white behind this. I'm going to switch that out with very vanilla. Why? Well, this is a very warm and soft yellow. To put the stark white is almost a little bit too much on that. So I'm going to grab a very vanilla cardstock, which I keep right behind me. I love my color wall. It used to be in California. I had to go to another room for our tiny house. I had to go to another room. And I wanted you guys to see the difference in the vanilla and the white on this. So you can see the stark white right there, and you can see the vanilla. I'm going to bring it closer to you, to the camera. Let's see here. Okay. Right there. Right there. So if you guys look on this side here, is the very vanilla. It's softer. It's a little bit creamier. And then you have the basic white cardstock. So it's really, you could use both. It's more appealing to the eye when you have a soft, subtle color, not subtle, but soothing, warm color like that, to embrace that for your project. That's just my encouragement to you guys when you are crafting. Now I'm looking for my paper trimmer right here. One of them, I did an event this weekend for foster kids. If you guys don't know, foster kids, I don't know if it's called a foster kid in every country. It's called that. Vanilla is warmer for sure, Linda, totally. I was in foster care for a small season and in my childhood. And I'm not going into the details, but foster care is a really scary thing. And when kids are in crisis, one thing they really need is a mentor. I was very, 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 very blessed, my friends. So blessed with the amount of mentors that I had on hand. From school teachers to my beloved Aunt Dee, who helped raise me. So I did an event this weekend where that's where they specifically do, right? They help kids that are in crisis. And did you want to know what the love language is for kids that are in crisis? I can tell you. You guys can choose for me really quickly. Do you guys want the bell or the more daisy-ish? Can you tell me, do you want the bells or the daisy-ish flower? Can you tell me on that what you would like? And we will create with that. They're both about the same size. So this seems a little bit wider than the bell. So I want to just kind of measure it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You guys comment and let me know what you would like. I'm looking on both social media platforms what you would like. And then while you're picking that, I'm going to cut things while we're getting ready. So the love language that most kids in crisis and most people that are in prison, the prison system, come from usually a broken home or a childhood where they ended up were either in foster care or not. And so it's really amazing to me that the system just doesn't work. Calling CPS is not an immediate fix. Oh, so I was telling you guys, what is their love language? Their love language is quality time. One of the things, a commodity that most children in crisis, kids in crisis, and adults need is one-on-one ministry time. And so bells, I love the bellflower too, guys. Thank you so much. I have Linda, I have others commenting. And so I love the bellflowers. And so I just want you guys to know, like, if you have an organization like I do, which is called The Journey here in Fort Wayne, they offer a mentoring opportunity. And I just think that if you can give 1 or 2 days a week of your time to a kid in crisis, you can change the world. You can change the world one person at a time. And guess what? I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. I'm going to cry. You change the world for the person you are mentoring or giving to or donating just a little bit of time, a handmade card, a love note of encouragement, not love note, but you know what I'm saying? if you can change the world, the best way to do it is one person at a time. And I just encourage you, if you have that kind of organization in your community or your life, please look at getting involved. I was grateful for every single person that poured love into me, where I was able to crawl out of the dysfunction of what I grew up with. So I just thought I'd share that with you, and that God is so good and he can use you even if you don't feel equipped. That's all I got to say. And you don't have to take a foster kid in to bless them. That's it. Let's go create. Okay, sorry. I'm going to zoom in a smidge so you're getting a little bit closer there. Okay, we are going to use the Bells stamp set. That is the stamp set Encouraged. My son has a friend named, her nickname is Bells. And so we are totally going to give this to Bells this week. And so that's going to be for Sweet Bells. I love that girl. Oh, I love her and I love her mom. Do you guys have people in your life that you just are so, oh, you're welcome. I always think that it's really kind of uncomfortable to share those journeys that we walk through. But if one journey can be shared to bless another, it's worth it. Like, I'll suffer all the embarrassment in the world if it's what it takes to save or encourage one person. Does that make sense? Am I sounding sappy? I hope not too sappy. Oh, thank you. Love my stories. Oh, yes. My passion for foster care. I'm going to give you guys one of my favorite scripts. Are you guys ready to write something down? Write something down. I'm going to teach you. Somebody gave this to me years and years ago. And I have shared this word with other people. This one little saying. I've shared it with many people. And you may or may not be pro tattoo. I'm always debating getting this saying tattooed on my body, as it is so impactful to me. Are you ready to write it down? Hi, Mary. Wounds, W-O-U-N-D-S. Wounds are the qualifiers for ministry. If you have been hurt in this world, all of us have, I think. If you can take that and turn it around to see others that are going through the same journey, it's priceless. It's just priceless. So wounds, and you cannot relate to other people until you've lived it. So that doesn't mean you can't mentor and help. I'm just going to say that's not what it means either. So here we have this beautiful designer series, Vellum. Oh, can we just say how gorgeous that is? Sorry, I flipped on you guys. My dad used to say I'm like a whirlwind. And we have a piece of Very Vanilla. We have this gorgeous piece here. I'm actually going to turn it this way. And I'm always double checking that I know how my card is opening up. Now, if you've not worked with vellum before, vellum is, I know, Linda, right? Isn't that the best saying ever, you guys? Wounds are the qualifiers for ministry. Okay. And we can go into statistics. I know them all. I'm not going to, because it's really sad stuff, and we're here to be happy. So the vellum will pick up any adhesive that you put on the back of it. So you really do not want to put adhesive that can be seen on the back of vellum. So I hide it every time, and I'll show you guys how I do so with vellum. Now, I like a good contrast with this. And that collection of paper, which belongs to the suite, is called Heart and Home, right? I want the blue, and I'm pretty sure that is, let's just double check. It is Misty Moonlight. Let me see if I have it right in front of me or back here. I do. Praise the Lord. I put something away. Not always. And then I'm also going to grab the Bumblebee. Just like that. So that's what we're going to create right now. Oh, yuck. There's so many of these bugs, y'all. I love you guys, but bugs gross me out. Okay. This is the Bells. We're going to give that to our sweet Belle. Bells is a doll, you guys. She's such a fun, sweet, and sassy girl. And I love her mom. Okay, so what do you pick with these words? They're so good. I like Stay Wonderful. I like that a lot. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to grab Stay Wonderful. If I can see it upside down. Stay Wonderful. That's what we're going to grab. Because it's true. Everybody has got goodness in them. Actually, maybe not everybody, but everybody has the potential for goodness. Does that work? We're going to take this gorgeous bell stamp and we're just going to pat it very lightly. Now, this is an online class through the month of April. You can take this. If you just purchase this suite, you get the whole class for free. Again, I just love doing that. We're going to stamp down here. There. Oh, it's like the perfect denim blue. I adore Misty Moonlight so much. If you want to see what it's like when you stamp off, take that without re-inking it. You huff on it, turn it over, and I want to show you what that would look like one shade lighter. What do you guys think? Now you can choose Kiss, which is this one here, or not Kiss. Can you guys comment for me this, which is the straight ink, or Kissed, which is a softer version? Now we are going to be going over it with Bumblebee ink, just so you know. So you can, that help you make your decision. I don't know, because I love it when you guys decide and I don't have to. I pass the buck of responsibility. Can you guys comment and let me know? I'm going to do this here. And we're going to Stay Wonderful. And we're going to turn it over and re-stamp it above this bell. Right there. Simple. The kissed one, do you think so? I even kissed the words on that one. Thanks, Linda. Both are pretty. Thanks. Missy is commenting. Missy showed up as Mike, and I'm telling you, I am horrible with remembering people's names. I really am. So I'm grateful. So last week I showed you guys squeezing an ink pad so that you get a well of ink. We're going to take a one of our Stampin' sponges, and I'm going to find a pair of snips right here, and we're going to cut a little wedge. So all of my snips usually have a jewel and a little scissor charm hanging off of it because that's my logo. And so if you come to one of my retreats or if you're part of my family, you get one of those happy little charms that hang on there so that you can identify which is yours. And I can identify mine at events. Right? Okay, so we're doing the kissed one. And I took this little wedge. Now, I do have a shake in my arm and weakness in my hands from a car accident. So the smaller it is, the bigger one, it's harder for me to navigate. It exhausts my hands to have something really big. I'm going to come in and pick up the Bumblebee right here and just kind of softly smear it. And we're just going to go over the kissed one because that was the one everybody asked for. And we're just going to go very lightly right over it. Can you hear that? It's kind of fun to hear. Now, I'm not going to go back on the color. I'm just going to kind of come and go off of the edge. I might dab it just a smidge. One of my Aunt Dee used to wear this yellow with white petticoat skirt. It was very popular. I'm guessing 80s, probably the era that I would have seen her in. And so every time I do something with yellow, I always think of that really pretty skirt with white petticoats. And so there is that. Super cute, right? And easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, I do love the Bumblebee, but I'm really not sure that I would stamp it on here. I think it would get lost. If you stamp on vellum, it will take longer to dry. Vellum is a not porous surface, so it has to air dry it longer unless you use a StazOn ink, which is a solvent ink that dries very quickly. So I'm grabbing an embellishment really quickly. Hold on. Okay. I am loving this Bumblebee. What do you guys think? Do you guys love it too? Hope you do. I'm going to switch. Sorry, I'm switching power cords. My phone just gave me a warning. So let's hope this works. We're going to grab this gold ribbon right here. If I can get it done. Let me see here. There we go. Get rid of that clear filament that you'll see right there. And we're going to come in, and this is a soft satin. So it's our gold. It's gorgeous. I'm going to take, and while it's attached to the ribbon ribbon, what's it called? Ribbon spool. I'm just going to tie a little bow. I'm going to give you guys a fair warning because they're making noise. If I screech, it is them. It is the bugs that bug me. I should have come up here about an hour beforehand, but I wasn't home. My daughter had her driving lesson. She's about to get her driver's license. So I was doing that. Now, while it's attached, I can judge how long I want it to be. If I were to cut the ribbon first, for customers, for example, I always cut it longer so that they have room to play. So then I'm just kind of manipulating that. And while it's still attached, I can kind of fluff and move it around. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm going to come in. And usually I have my ribbon shears. Let me see if they're right here. Ribbon shears stays, your birthstone is yellow. I love that. Ribbon shears are never touching cardstock. So they are really great at cutting ribbon. It's like your grandma's or your mother's fabric scissors. You just don't do it. So if you saw when I attempted to cut it, it was getting really jaggedy. So I'm going to show you guys what the difference is on that. So if you just were cutting here, it doesn't even cut across because it's cut paper so much that it looks like this. It's very feathered. I don't know if it'll focus here. I'm trying to, it's very feathered, and it's just raggedy looking. Whereas when you see here, because it is clean and crisp, that is an easy thing to do. Somebody else has asked me, what do you do if if you're worried about it fraying? You can take a dab of our multi-purpose liquid adhesive and kind of run it like across the bottom. And I just kind of do my fingertip on it and let it dry. And then that will dry beautifully and stay it. You could, if you were doing that with rope or something, I would probably, just so you know, have done something with fire to set it. And I have done that on ribbon or twine, just so you know. Here's some brushed brass butterflies because, hello, we all love a flash of metal. I was just talking to one of my neighbors about that today. And all the girls love some flash of color. And so these got damaged between cardstock in the ship to me. And so Stampin' Up just is sending me right away brand new ones. Can I just say I love the quality of Stampin' Up here. So I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to put that on the adhesive that's underneath of it. Then I'm grabbing my favorite. Thank you. I'm grabbing my favorite tool. I'm going to peel this off right here. And there is more of that green goo in here. I'm going to teach you a little trick. You give it one little push, and then you sit back and you wait right there. It's going to very slowly push out with pressure, but it doesn't happen really fast. So if you keep pushing it, it's still slow. And I just keep pushing it kind of down so it's molding across the tip right there. So if that helps. I don't know if I finished my thought. I'm so sorry. And putting it over the adhesive and grabbing this little butterfly here and putting it there. And this is what I do is I grab, I don't know what that's doing right there. I grab the Take Your Pick tool. It's $10. It comes with all of these tips, you guys. And it does so much. Best invention ever. And then we're just going to grab, actually, we weren't going to grab that quite yet. We are going to grab a glue dot. And I'm going to grab one and I roll it like a booger. Yes, I said that. You're welcome. It's your giggle for the night. Now you can turn the ribbon over to see how you like the back or the front side. I like this. This is where it's, you know, it's more refined and finished. I rolled that glue dot, but didn't take it off the paper. And then I apply the ribbon to it. And we're going to place that. Sorry, that's shaking. Got blurry, didn't it? There we go. So we were going to place that there. I'm going to grab this little adhesive butterfly, put it on there, and then I'll end up using the scraper to pick it up and put it back where it belongs and reuse it, right? It's really awesome. Now, this is a beautiful, I really want to highlight this designer vellum. And so what I will do in order to hide it is I'm going to take this and turn it over. I'm just going to take some multi-purpose liquid adhesive and do a nice firm line. I'm going to show you what it looks like when you turn around. You can see that, and you will always see it. And we're going to go in and just kind of give it a push. Even if it dries, it will dry one shade darker. And that would bother me on a project. So you can do a lot of things to hide it. But this is one of the things I do. I don't worry about adhesiving all this down right now. I'm going to take this here with our Stampin' Dimensional Adhesive, which I have right here next to me. And I'm going to place this on the beautiful bell style flowered image. And always support your middle right here. And we're going to turn it over and we're going to put it right over the area I adhesived down. Boom. Right. You could totally add some sparkle with our Wink of Stella. So I'm going to give it a little squeeze, come in, and I'm just going to go up the strand of the blue bells. Right there. Just a little bit. It's a water-based ink, so you do not want to take and blend it out probably through here. I want that yellow to be the specialty on it. Now, if this was for my son, he would look at me and go, Mom, it doesn't have green on it. A flower's going to have green on it. He's very literal. I think it's a guy thing. But just a little dash of sparkle. Then we're going to take these beautiful adhesive back butterflies. See how it's still coming forward? You just want to kind of mold it down. And this will use a long time. I love that it comes with a backup though, and I order more for my own keepsakes. So we're going to put the butterflies just around. Odd numbers look best, right? And I'm going to teach you really quickly how to mail a card with an embellishment if I haven't taught you already. Now, I love the bumblebee with the gold brass on top and then just this constant with a little bit of that blue. Super pretty. Oh, it's still stuck to the, I'm going to stick it back. Let me see if I can find one that's not funky monkey. Now, say you don't like that this is flapping around, because yes, it is going to. I've got a cure for that, girls. There. Butterflies are a big thing for me. We released live butterflies at our wedding. And so yeah. Then we're going to take the multi-purpose liquid adhesive. I'm going to go to the area here. I'm going to kind of lift it a little bit. Put one little dab underneath of each butterfly. Now it's going to hide it, and I didn't have to. You could have done it before. You really could have. You could have pushed it down and then covered it with butterflies. Easy peasy. Now, if you're going to mail an envelope that has embellishments on a card, the machines for the postal will go through, it looks like a slot, and often will snag things like a ribbon or these like metallic butterflies. So what you do is you use your card, you write your love note inside, and then you flip your card inside out. This way you're not adding any extra cardstock, and your note is right, nope, it would be right here. So when you stick it in the envelope, it's no longer going to catch any of those embellishments. They will then hide and not damage the machine or your envelope. And when your person gets it, it's going to come out of their envelope just like so. And they'll open it and they will have a beautiful handmade card. Super easy. What do you guys think? Do you like this as much as I do? I'm just saying. I think it's really fun and pretty. And that's embracing that gorgeous honeybee home suite. And the soon-to-retire bumblebee cardstock. And this gorgeous designer vellum that I just threw to the floor. Right there. Super simple, you guys. Shared, liked, beautiful card. Thank you so much, my sweet friend. I hope you guys are enjoying this creating alongside of me. You will see all of the measurements on my blog. Sorry, I bumped the stand. You will see all the measurements on my blog tomorrow. I usually just grab my laptop and do that from, thank you, Nicole. Now, Nicole, if you would like to, I know you are in British Columbia, if I remember correctly, you can order my card kits and you can see more about that and I can send it to you. All you're doing is paying for shipping and it can ship international, so it doesn't bother me. So just so you know, you'll just have to pay the shipping charge. That's all. And you can get a month worth of classes with me. So there you guys go. All of that information for the free card kits are on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. That's gettingcrafty.net. Please give me a thumbs up if you haven't. I see some delicious thumbs up and I greatly appreciate it. And I'm going to turn this around so you can see my face. I'm letting my hair down so I feel like halfway decent. Hi. So I had fun creating with you guys, and I would love to do so every week where you will create alongside of me. And you will have 2 cards in your kit for each week, and one of them you can alternate. That's my encouragement. I'd love to see what you create with the same supplies in a different manner. So if you were to order this kit, for example, you would have gotten these in embellishments and a piece of ribbon, and the cardstock will be cut, such as this. So we did go through that on my the beginning of this live, and it's on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. That's gettingcrafty.net. If you haven't, please like and share, comment, and let me know what you think and what you would like to see for upcoming suites and colors. I'm glad to bring it to you. I'm going to scooch, go test my daughter from Memory Masters, which is where she has to know a few hundred facts on math and Latin and timeline. So she has to know a universal timeline with 150 different pieces. Not bad for a 10-year-old. She's been working on that. So she's doing what we call half a memory master, which is part of our curriculum, which is classical conversations. So very fun. Thank you so much, Terry. Thanks, Hilda. Thanks, everybody. I'm so grateful that you joined. I'd love to send you a card kit. Just make sure you check it out and let me know. You do have to email me at gettingcrafty.net. That's Jamie, Jamie, at gettingcrafty.net. You can private message me on my social media as well, and I will check the emails and get that shipped out. So, and then you would pay me virtually. That would be through PayPal or Venmo, and I would send you that information. Just for the shipping, that's all it is. And so I'm gonna let you ladies and gents go. Have a blessed evening. I hope that my Tahitian tidal wave inspiration brought a little smile to your face like it did me. I feel a little bit prettier today thanks to some nail polish. It's crazy how that works. God bless. Have a wonderful evening and a blessed week if I don't see you sooner. Check my videos out this week and let me know what you think. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Maybe. I have to go to that program and end it. So yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Okay, I'm going to end now and I'll see you guys later. And you can see all that on my blog at gettingcrafty.net.